Hey, what's up guys? I'm back with some more BeamNG Drive, and today I was wondering what is the fastest car in BeamNG Drive? Because it has been a while since I last tested this, probably about a year ago or even longer since I tested the fastest vehicle in BeamNG Drive, and it was one of the custom super cars, but they've came out with a lot of drag cars since then. So I wanted to add these drag cars into the equation now and see if one of these cars are the fastest cars. Starting off, we're gonna go over to some of these drag cars. There's like 4 variations of them. We're gonna start with this one right here. This one is called the Battlehawk, apparently. I don't think I ever used this car in BeamNG Drive before, but I'll give it a shot. And it would help if I was in real time instead of slow-mo. There we go. Alright, so this is the endless highway. I'll just be going straight so I can get top speed. And once I hit top speed and I plateau for a while, then I'll consider that it's max speed. And that's what we're going to be measuring by, is the max speed, rather than like 0 to 60s and stuff like that. But so far we're still rising. We're at 180 currently. It looks like we're slowing down a little bit. I would say the top speed is probably going to be around 200, around there, like 205 would be my guess, which is pretty good because some of the drag cars that initially came out with BeamNG Drive only topped out around 200, like the old muscle cars and stuff like that, which we will be testing out as well. So after a little while, it looks like we're topping out at about 210, I would say, and we're starting to get a high clutch temperature, so I'm going to call it there, 210 for the Battlehawk. Okay, so I figured we would work the other way, work from oldest to newest, instead of going with the newest. I'm going to go back with the Barstow now, because this was one of the originals. This is when I first started playing BeamNG anyway. This is like the original fast car that I remember. And this, I think, would top out at like 190, somewhere around there. Let's see if I'm correct. Oh no, 220, 225, 230. Oh wow, I was way off. I thought it was only gonna top out at like 190. So we're topping out at like 232, which beat the Battlehawk. The Battlehawk only got to 210. Alright, so let's see where the next car will get us. Okay, so now we're at the Moonhawk. Another one of the classic muscle cars. And I thought this was the one that topped out at like 230, but I guess this one is gonna go faster because I'm pretty sure this was the... I'm pretty sure the Moonhawk was faster than the Barstow if I remember correctly. So it should be a little bit faster. Maybe? Huh. Only by a couple miles per hour. I thought the other one was like 200 miles per hour and this one was like 30 miles per hour faster, but they're like the same now. And we got engine damage now. Alright, moving on over to this one. This is another drag car. No wheelie bar though. I don't really remember how fast this one goes, but I guess we'll find out now. With how fast it's already going, I'm gonna say similar speed, probably close to 200 though. Unless we take engine damage first. So yeah, looks like we're gonna top out at 200. Slowly creep up to maybe 205. Nah, 200, and we're taking engine damage. Alright, so that one's 200. So far, the Moonhawk is still in first place, only by a couple miles per hour. It's like 236. Moving on over to this one. Sports car. I think this only tops out at about 202. But it's still one of the faster cars in the game. One of the cars that can actually break 200 miles per hour. Not many cars can in BeamNG. At least official BeamNG cars. So let's see how fast this one can go on an open straightaway. 219, 220. All right, so after a little bit of time, it looks like this is topping out at 232, 233 now, which is about the same as the first vehicle, the Barstow, which isn't that bad. Only the Barstow got up to speed quicker. This took a little bit longer to get to 232, 233. So not bad. Moving on over to the buggy. I don't think I ever used the buggy either, to be honest. But I'm excited to see how high up in speed it can get, like its max speed. So far looks like we're rising pretty quickly, so I'm gonna say it's gonna exceed 210, probably like 220, 230 is gonna be its max. My steering is not very good currently. Oh, almost at 230. I'm just gonna let it go in its own direction because it does not want to steer. So I'm gonna say about 228 to 230. Yeah, so about 230, and then it drops down to like 228. And it does not want to steer. As soon as it's going in one direction, it's going in one direction, dude. That's crazy. So 230 for that. So the Moonhawk is still in first place, and then it goes the Moonhawk, the Barstow, and then, or no, the Moonhawk, the custom car, and then the Barstow. All right, now we're gonna go back down here and we're gonna work our way up to the drag car, because the drag car down there is last. And then this is the other Battlehawk M. I guess it has a little bit more power. So let me just get on the road here and see if I can get up to speed. So the other Battlehawk went around like 210, 211, somewhere under miles per hour. I want to see if this one goes faster. Currently, it looks like it's not going to go faster if this is how fast we're going currently, because we're not rising that quickly. We're only hitting about 180 currently. And if the other car got to 210, yeah, I don't see it hitting even 210. Maybe like 200. If it does hit 210, it's going to take forever to get there. Alright, so it looks like this one's topping out at 208 instead of the other one topping out at 210. So this one is slightly slower on the max speed. As far as acceleration goes, I feel like the other one accelerated a little bit better as well. So I'm going to have to say the other Battlehawk did way better in this one. Now this is the Red Tail. I don't know how fast the Red Tail is supposed to be, but it looks like it's going to be fast if I keep it going straight. Alright, so we're going up in speed relatively quickly. Quicker than we were with the previous Battlehawk. But as of right now, we're at 160. Slowing down slightly. We're not going up in speed too fast like we were with the other cars. So I would say our max speed is probably going to be around, again, 210, 220 if we really push it. I mean, now we're really slowing down. We haven't even hit 200 yet. So if we hit 210, I'll be surprised. And if we hit 210 with the Red Tail, comparing it to the other Battlehawk version, like, come on, really? What's the difference there? Alright, so after a little bit of time, we're now at 211 miles per hour. So I would have to say that's about the max speed of this vehicle. And pretty similar to the original Battlehawk, first one that we did. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the final new car, or new drag car, I should say, in the game. And we're going to see how fast this can go, the top speed of this vehicle. And compared to the previous ones we've done, again, remember, our top speed of our fastest current vehicle is 238. That is our speed that we need to beat, 238, which currently is held by the Moonhawk. If we can't beat that, then we don't have a faster car. The Moonhawk is still our fastest car. And currently we're at 235. Oh, and we beat it. We are at 240 currently. That is nuts. We're gonna make it to 250? Really? Do you think we could get the 270? I don't know if we'll get the 270. I think 270 is pushing it, but maybe 260 because we definitely slowed down a lot. I mean, it seems like we just shifted another gear. Or no, we're just losing RPMs because I'm steering. Alright, yeah, I think 254 is our max there. 254 maybe? Yeah, 254 seems to be our max. But this has gotten up to speed the quickest, has beaten the fastest car in BeamNG Drive by about 20 miles per hour. So to me, that's pretty crazy. Alright, so I got one more test that I want to do. I want to take the 2 fastest cars now officially in BeamNG Drive. And I want to put them head to head. I'm gonna drive the old school one, and then I'll have AI drive the new school. And I'm gonna take off, have AI chase me, see how fast it can catch up to me. Because basically now I'm testing acceleration. So I'm gonna get a little bit of a head start. I know it sounds unfair, but in order for me to start AI, it's kind of how I have to do it. Alright, so let's see if he'll be able to catch up to me. If he could catch up to me, then I'll say that that one's better. Alright, so I'm definitely up to speed a lot faster than he is. He's only at 200 now, I'm at 226. But he has the long run for sure. Like, he will get up to like 250 miles per hour. I can only get up to 230. So once I max out and my engine brakes, because the engine does brake in this, then that's it for me. So now that's it. I'm done. The engine's shutting off. Now he'll catch up to me. And he'll be able to get me. That's it. So acceleration-wise, the Moonhawk is great. And if it didn't have any engine problems, it would be able to keep going. And if it was able to have a higher top speed, I feel like it would definitely overtake the drag car. Alright, so after testing these 2 cars head to head, since they're both pretty much the 2 fastest cars in the game now, my final thoughts are I'm gonna have to go with the modern car, the more modernized one, since even though it doesn't have the best acceleration, in the long run, it's the winner. You know, it's faster, it will outbeat it in the long run because the other one, the old school one, will die off. Yeah, those are just my final thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.